Right, let's talk about dopamine. It's often called the brain's pleasure chemical, but that's a huge oversimplification. Dopamine is more like your brain's eager intern, motivating you to seek rewards and avoid threats, not just making you feel good. It helps you move, focus, and remember what's worth repeating. When you eat something delicious, dopamine doesn't just create pleasure, it creates the craving to do it again. It's a survival mechanism, not a party drug. The myth that dopamine is just about pleasure has led to wild misconceptions, like thinking you need to detox from it. But you can't live without dopamine. Low levels are linked to serious conditions like Parkinson's and depression. The real issue isn't dopamine itself, but how modern life bombards us with endless, easy rewards. This misunderstanding sets the stage for our main topic, the so-called dopamine detox. Enter the dopamine detox, a trend that claims you can reset your brain by avoiding all high-stimulation activities. No social media, no junk food, sometimes even no eye contact. The idea, after a period of boredom, you'll be more focused and enjoy life's simple pleasures again. The trend started in Silicon Valley, inspired by Dr. Cameron Sepa's nuanced CBT technique for managing impulsive behaviors. But online, nuance vanished. The internet turned it into a badge of honor for tech bros and productivity gurus. Ironically, the same people who built addictive apps now sell us the cure. It's a cycle. Create the problem, then market the solution. People try to detox from dopamine, hoping for more focus and less dependence on instant gratification. But the core idea, that you can or should detox from a vital brain chemical, is fundamentally flawed, and that's where science steps in. Science is not impressed by the dopamine detox. You can't detox from dopamine. It's essential, like oxygen. Your brain keeps making it whether you're scrolling or staring at a wall. There's no evidence that avoiding pleasure resets your dopamine system. Studies show dopamine is about learning and adapting, not just pleasure. Experts like Dr. Anna Lemke say our brains seek balance. Overstimulation leads to downregulation, but taking a break isn't a detox. The real benefit comes from stepping back from compulsive behaviors, not from fighting dopamine itself. The trend gets the diagnosis right. We're overstimulated, but the prescription wrong. The solution isn't radical abstinence, it's mindful, targeted change. Trying to fast from all pleasure is extreme and unsustainable. Real improvement comes from basic behavioral change, not a trendy reset. It's about balance, not deprivation. The dopamine detox trend isn't just harmless, it can be risky. Demonizing dopamine may lead people with depression or ADHD to avoid helpful treatments. Extreme abstinence is hard to maintain and often leads to guilt and rebound behaviors. Labeling everyday pleasures as bad can create anxiety and unhealthy relationships with normal activities. The trend oversimplifies brain chemistry, ignoring the complexity of our neural systems. It distracts from the real issue, our habits and environments, not a single molecule. Instead of empowering people, it offers a catchy but empty promise. The real challenge is learning to live in a world designed to keep us wanting more. A radical fast isn't the answer. Sustainable change comes from understanding and managing our behaviors. So what actually works? The answer is cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. CBT helps you identify and change destructive habits. No need to detox from dopamine. The key is to target specific behaviors, not ban all pleasure. Set realistic boundaries. Maybe limit social media at night instead of deleting it forever. Replace mindless scrolling with activities that bring real satisfaction, reading, walking, or talking to someone. Journaling can help you spot triggers and patterns. The desire for a dopamine detox comes from a real place. We're overwhelmed. But the solution is mindful, intentional change, not a radical fast. It's about building a life that's less reactive and more intentional. This approach isn't trendy, but it actually works, and you don't have to give up music to do it.